Ever wondered how to create a realistic Lego brick in Blender? In this tutorial, I'll show you how to model, shade, and render an iconic Lego style piece using simple techniques that anyone can follow. By the end of the video, you'll have a clean, realistic Blender and learn valuable Blender modeling skills along the way. Let's jump into Blender and start building. First, we'll delete all the objects. Then Then we'll also add a mesh. We'll add a cube. Then we'll scale it in x-axis a bit like that, and scale it in z-axis a bit. And we have something like this. It looks like a brick. Now it's time to add those type of these kind of things like here, as you can see. So for adding that, we'll add a cylinder. We'll scale it out, scale it down, and we'll grab it up. Now we'll scale it a bit up because it's too small, and we'll grab it in y-axis and x-axis. And now we'll also add array not solidify, sorry, an array modifier, and it should be the opposite side like that. And we have something like this. And also we'll add another array modifier again, and we'll add it to y-axis, whereas yeah, and we'll add the count as 4. Now we'll scale it up because it's too small, and we'll grab it down. um yeah, we'll grab it more down, and we'll grab it in x-axis a bit more. We'll scale it down a bit, or we can, yeah. Now we have something like this. We can just change the this part to a bit inside, yeah, like that. And we'll grab it in y-axis again, and now we have something like this. Now finally, first we'll just go select the cube and just go to the edit mode by pressing tab in our keyboard, and we'll press Ctrl B, and we'll bevel it a bit, or else we'll just leave it, and we'll add a subdivision modifier because anyways it's gonna make a shape like this. And if we leave a bit by pressing Ctrl R like this and leave a bit, so it will have a bit of bevels, and it will also have more geometry, yeah. And we'll just increase the amount. We'll just drag it this side of it, and not that side, yeah, this side of it, yeah. Now we have something like this, and we'll also add a subdivision modifier to the cylinder, and we'll press Ctrl R. We'll just do this, and we'll just increase the subdivision to kind of 5, and we'll now apply every modifier, oh, yeah, every modifier of the cylinder. Same for the Lego brick, but before that we can just do a bit of adjustments, like um we'll just press alt and select this looper, and like grab it in x-axis a bit like that, yeah. Now we have something like this. We'll just apply this, and we'll select both of them, and we'll join it. Now we have something like this. Yeah, now we have something like this, and it looks nice. And now we are done with the Lego part. Now it's time for coloring. We'll just scale it a bit and grab it in y-axis, and then we'll press shift A and add a cube, and we'll scale it down, and we'll grab it like that, and we'll also add a light, an area light, and we'll grab it up. So scale. Now we'll select the Lego brick and just go to the shading part, and we'll just zoom a bit. Yeah, select the Lego brick, and we'll just change the color to kind of red, like very dark red, but we'll do a bit of like dark so that it doesn't like pain, like it the brightness kind of is very powerful and it hurts in the eyes. So we'll just do a bit of towards the dark side. We'll add a bit of metallicness, not too much, like kind of like that. We'll decrease the roughness a bit, not that much, and we'll also add a bit of coat so that it has a bit of glossiness. And now we have glossiness, but also we also need a bit of like bump, or you can say a bit of roughness. So we'll just drag this from normals and add a bump. From height we'll just drag here and noise texture. We'll increase the distance like kind of like that. Increase the scale to 600, something like this. And we'll decrease the strength so that it blends in, or else it will just mm, like it will not let the glossiness pop out. It will just the only the bump will pop out. So we'll just keep somewhere here in 0.633, and we'll go to the cycles, means to the, yeah, now we have something like this. And also we'll just change the render engine from EV to cycle so that it looks more realistic, just like that. And we can just do a bit of adjustments, like what we can do is we can grab it up like that, and yeah, we'll go to the layout, and we'll just go to the cycles rotary mode, and we can see something like this. So now we are done with the shading part. So as you can see, there's only one Lego brick here. It is only one and it looks boring. So let's add kind of more Legos, not too much, but two or three more, so that it has a bit of like more varieties of color, and it shows the Lego from every side, or you can say it makes Lego more pop out. So first we'll again press shift D and grab it up, and we'll leave it kind of there. And for now we'll go to the material preview, and we'll grab it down so that it's something like that, so that it looks you have joined it, and or or else it will look like it's just a big brick like that. So we have something like that, and we'll rotate it in x-axis a bit so that it has a bit of unevenness, and we'll grab it up just like that. And we'll just press shift D, and we'll grab another Lego brick here, and you can see, if I hide this, you can see I rotated this and it went inside. So to hide that and to add another Lego brick, which what we can do is we can just make this Lego brick go bit this side so that it we can see this part, the like uneven part is there, and also we can hide the other part. So we can just rotate it in you know y-axis a bit like that, and we'll just grab it in y-axis and also in x-axis. So we'll just zoom a bit and we'll just check it out. And yeah, it looks nice. And yeah, we'll just bring it a bit here. Now it looks nice. We have three Lego bricks in a order. And but there is only one color. So let's make it a bit of colorful and to make it have more varieties of color. So we can let this brick as be as red, and we let's change for the bottom brick. We can just add kind of, you can say, um oh, but before changing color, make sure to click this three icon so that it just separates the material, or else it will just think that every of the color, like the original color, is being changed. So every blocks will get the same color which have changed in the one of the Lego pieces. So we'll just put kind of purplish, and we'll just drag it down. And for this we can just add a bit of blue. Oh, again I forgot to do this. Yeah, blue. And if we go to the cycles ranging mode, and yeah, looks pretty much nice now. Now we have many Lego like varieties of color, three Lego bricks. Now final thing, final, not the final but the second final, you can say, lighting. So the light added before can be the base light, means it can just highlight the object, and let's add more lights to highlight different parts. We'll press shift A and we'll just add another light. We'll grab it up, rotate it in x-axis or y-axis and towards there. Grab it in x-axis, rotate it in y-axis more, and scale it in z-axis. We can just change the strength to something like kind of bit less, not too much, 7, so that it's not that much light. We'll also grab it up a bit.
And like this, adding several lights to every direction, we'll render it up.
So yeah, it's rendering, but I noticed that it looks pretty much well. And also, this is the first render and the final render from my side. You can see it's glossy, not too much glossy. It has a bit of roughness if you zoom, not that much, but yeah, not noticeable, but yeah, still it makes a bit of difference. The background perfectly pops out the Legos, and yeah, and there you have it. A realistic Lego brick made entirely in Blender. If you found this tutorial helpful, be sure to like the video, subscribe for more Blender tutorials, and share your results in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.